Are you ready for brother?
Ready to be asleep?
Hello.
Absolutely. In our
Beating each other. She seems very gentle.
She's
Very gentle girl. Very gentle girl, aren't you?
She's always money back.
yeah, she's always.
Each one?
Yes, you can have a little. She's.
No, I'm
Because it's
She waved at
Very gentle, very.
yeah.
She's another old spirit of a
Oh,
different
yeah,
kind.
a different kind.
Of a different kind.
Wait, a different spirit in her earlier. Yes. Yes.
You want to receive email?
We're going to be almost like friends.
I know I did it.
I think you'll be after today.
The inflection. I'll be walking around a little more, so you'll see me for a few more minutes. These are cool.
I don't want to just baby with that.
That's pretty.
Who's that weird lady? Toes?
We're doing a drawing for our vendors. So we're going to be drawing here at 1 o'clock and then another one at 5. And that is for if you get drawn. And then outside, if you take a picture and you send it or you tag for every hour, because you're input into a different fuel. Or you get
Oh, hey, Brenda.
just push.
What's up, girl?
I was like, I thought this was real close to my house. Drive.
Because the address is for sale.
I know, right? The first time I came, I'm like, I thought it was gonna be like 20 minutes away. No, it's like 45.
I just need specific.
So if you want to give us your telephone number, that is
It's
for
good to see you.
our drawing. So possibly look for you from one of our vendors.
I can't see you.
You guys find good stuff? There's huh? This is my new baby.
Yeah.
He's my
cool.
He's like my third one.
I love the handle. My gosh. What owns that?
How about
That is a femur.
Animal or neighbor?
I'm just going never.
Throw me off in traffic.
Yes, yeah. You gotta acquire them somewhere.
Oh.
Ethically gathered. Natural causes.
Yes,
Gravity.
yes.
There you go.
Oh.
This is my voodoo.
That's her.
See, that's exactly why I made you pull.
I know
Because I feel this one over here. I'm like, nope.
I know, now that I want to do it.
vertebrae.
So I need
Something
something like that.
Yes.
I work with them.
Yes,
I need to
Oh, yeah.
It's more bonus too, and that one just happened.
Yeah. Just let me know.
I know.
And I know
I need to get
January,
away.
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's not.
Let me know before you guys decide to come out and I'll open it up.
Yeah, make me one.
Yes, yes.
Let me know. I've got
I get it.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna take you up on that.
I
I
need
need barcodes and do a whole new
See
checkout
what.
system.
Oh, God.
What
didn't
will
see
work.
that.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, I'm
sure.
doing that one.
I'll
Like
check
I
it
said,
out.
she pulled that before I could get there. It was, I made that and I put it in the picture and then I didn't see it as the new desk.
Now, my house is you all should, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It was great seeing you guys again.
I'll see you at the next one.
Guys.
Yes.
I'll let you know. The next one is.
I was like, yeah. I'll have some more.
I'll send you.
I see why she's keeping it back there.
Guess I'm gonna do.
You are?
Yes.
All right.
Well, she said specifically for crystal. And she was like, I'm trying to panel, and I was like, no. I was like, that's shut up. I was like, that's you.
Oh, big one.
Links below. That's exactly what it needs to be. I was like, you need to bring it to you. Feel him and he may be.
Oh, there's some up there that I.
Absolutely.
See, I need some rose quartz.
Yeah. Did you see her room?
I have 100.
Yes, you brought.
Catch 100.
Yes, I think I can.
Shadow, it's a shadow work. And I wouldn't even touch it.
I can do that, whatever you want me to do.
Check. Say that, and then I'm like,
I can do.
I do.
I don't have to charge you, so I just.
I understand. If you follow me, I will show you.
what's that? Perfect.
Look at that, and it just fanned open.
I'm glad you came up, dear.
I'm going to Lori later to the Enchanted Lighting carriage ride. So I'm so excited. I'm like, so close to there. I should have just grabbed everybody that was going and stopped her away.
Yes. What were you thinking?
Sometimes I don't, Amanda.
Do you have you ever done Lenormand for you?
I'm whatever you want to do.
But do you have something specific that you want
No.
to?
Is that good or is that bad? I mean, I can think of something. If you want me to do something.
No, I just want to give you the opportunity if you can have something that you don't have to.
Okay.
Well, that's not.
But yeah, we've already done tarot for you. So the Lenormand is
Never even heard of it, so I'm intrigued.
it's quite. I have creeped my own self out with these cards.
Oh, good. Okay. Am I gonna leave creeped out? I'm just saying.
No, they're really good for like predictions.
Okay.
But
that
they're
sounds
also
good. I want future. That sounds good.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So I'm just gonna ask what does Brenda need to. It's a little.
The cards go everywhere. They're like, she's scattered.
No. They're a little harder. Actually, use the fairies. These are just more cards. Yeah, not a lot of people have heard of the Lenormand. But once people on my channel, once they get Lenormand, they don't go back to tarot.
Really? Oh, that's
They've
cool.
been bit by the Lenormand bug, and then it's like they always.
So what's the difference between in those?
Lunch is ready
more
for all the
specific.
vendors. If you
Tarot's more
guys
like big
are
picture.
hungry,
Okay.
Which people love that. So,
Sure.
You're very
But if
welcome.
you're looking for something more specific,
water anytime.
Do you watch the front
Just
log?
like bingo,
they're really good
like
for predictions.
stickers, and it's also
You read them differently too, but that's from a reader standpoint. You always have to read them together. Tarot can be read separate. Lenormand always has to be together. I've been reading them. They used to use Lenormand back the French army used to use the Lenormand to find where the enemy is. That's how.
Oh, am I gonna find where my enemies are?
Girl.
I've got enemies out there I don't know about.
And I get messages from people that pass on to the Lenormand cards too. I can do that with tarot too. I didn't realize till not too long ago. I was going to the turkey festival. This boy, this young kid, was asking me about his mom and this and stuff, and I'm like, I've only got my tarot cards here. I don't have my Lenormand, and I don't do that. And I'm beginning the message didn't come out was that. And I'm like, well, Spirit's telling me yes, Mandy, you do that.
Yeah.
And I was able to tell his boys and stuff that affected his life. Because he was thinking his mom left. I was so sad. Anyways.
The CB5 guy, River, did you go to his thing?
I was going to go, and didn't go. For very strange reasons. Did you?
I was doing an investigation and cleaning,
Well, that's right, you were.
and Econ came to me in the investigation instead of coming to him where they were calling him. And told me that it was not him that was gonna be coming down, that I was gonna meet, to look like him, but it was a different family. She didn't want me to get confused, that he was protecting me. And had a draconian show it. It was crazy.
That's how I know it's.
That's right.
I feel heat.
I felt choked when we did it.
You feel choked?
I just felt silly. I
I
don't know why.
You're gonna love these. Oh my gosh.
That was so pretty.
The man.
You've got some kind of a bad something going through our family right this minute, and there's only
This is about
like
the man here.
10 of us left.
Man, we're never separated. We're never I can't stand them. I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's about
So excited to talk.
like sexual
So,
stuff.
All the
Actually.
way.
Okay.
Like
That's
negative
weird.
stuff going on, let me, are you allergic to anything?
We don't have a lot of sexual.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
We are great.
burdens.
Great friends. And I will stay with them forever. They're so
Kind
good.
of got a little pushy back.
So it's.
There's something here.
He's normally 90% of the time he's just a lovely. Very, you saw the 10% side at the bar, and man, when he gets like that, I just.
It's like, that just reminds me of walking through.
I'm getting here that he wants
Thank you for
things for
noting that.
himself. He's very
Okay, so do you have?
he demands things that are useful for himself only. I'm showing him as for his own benefit. Like someone who wants things only for themselves and for their
It's
own
usually a narcissist, but
benefit.
he's not.
He demands things that are useful for himself only. Now we're talking
No,
about
I understand that.
um,
I don't know.
sex here.
Oh, okay.
Well, we asked what you wanted.
Okay.
So this is what
I do, that's why.
Spirit wants you to know. It's about this particular man. He may be with a child here, kind of like childish, or like, let me get the exact words.
I just got those in, did you feel that? That's really nice.
I'm getting these passionate,
I'll
but
do virtual, I'll do Zoom, or I'll go to the person. That's, and then I'll do prior events too.
Okay, so I got four.
he's kind of like, he's trying to adapt to change.
I just did one of these.
And it looks like he's, to him, it feels like he's like suffering, and suffering has like become a part of his identity. He feels like that he's like he's trying to adapt to a burdensome situation, to responsibilities, to pressure. He's conflicted between responsibilities and self-care. That could also be you.
And so, you know, And I got a notification. Most of the time, there was a visit.
We have our responsibilities when we make sure we take care of ourselves too.
It's one of those like it's funny because I just go in my partner phone mode.
Great.
Am I being puzzling?
Is you being what?
Yeah.
Are you being puzzling?
No.
No? Are you being puzzling? No? No, this is, someone's a cynic, they say hurtful things. I think it's this man, he's kind of pushy in the way he argues his side. He's like blaming, accusing. It's this man. He.
Unless it's not my husband, unless it's my
And I
I have a brother that is
Honey,
daughter's
you have
50.
stuff
when I'm not there.
Oh God, no.
It's your man here.
I'm just trying to think.
Somebody's.
Who I'm not pleased with. He's just been really shitty to my dad. So I thought, well, maybe it's him showing up. So
This is directed at you.
okay.
Aggressor, directed at you, like blaming you. It's your fault that
Okay.
he feels this way, or this is what he's saying.
Okay.
Anyway. I'm seeing him selfish. Like,
Yeah, who is it?
I want this for me, 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 I want this for me. And he's trying to adapt to this change.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Maybe he doesn't like me going out and doing the energy and stuff. Maybe that's maybe that's a little bit of it.
And he's
I have a coworker who doesn't know yet.
kind of, I'm thinking that he may pressure you to do things you don't want to do.
Christmas, you'll kind of add to it there.
There is a sense of guilt here with this person. Let me get to this sexual stuff. I don't do sex readings, so that, and I tell people, I just told this lady here before, it was about her health. I don't do health readings, and I don't do sex readings. If somebody asks me about their sex life, I won't answer because my face gets too red and I'm embarrassed. But if it comes up,
Then you look at it.
then yeah, it was meant to be.
Okay.
So I do it.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't want to. Just because, like I said, I get embarrassed.
Your shirt.
Sex drives has become a burden. Yeah,
They
there's
changed it to harsh and balance, was
there's something
they have amazing.
you don't have to tell me about your sex life, but it's bothering him.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Do you guys have a discussion about sexual issues or something, or some
Not
kind of?
really.
I'm
just like girlfriends.
Just there's a discussion or like conflicts about sexual
Yeah,
issues.
here. I'm definitely not a sea witch. I'm the opposite. Like I'm as dirt bound as it gets, but I thought,
This is pretty intense.
oh my gosh, that's amazing. How much are these?
They're 13.
Okay, we're running with
So yeah, he's very passionate.
right on the road.
He is interested. He's only interested in sex.
There's certain people you're just looking at going, okay.
We have almost no.
But
Maybe he's interested with somebody else.
Wow.
Yay.
just because you're not doesn't mean he's not interested.
Right.
He wants it for himself. He wants
Yeah.
that.
Debit?
Like,
What? Do you do debit card?
no, I don't know. Maybe I should.
Give me a reader.
It might make things better. It might make things better with him if he's being a pain. It could make things.
That's fine. I do that.
To go slowly with him, caress and pleasure him. But yeah, I'm getting he is interested in some sensual sexual pleasure.
Maybe it was with somebody else. I'm just saying.
Oh,
It's
no.
not. It's not.
But he's interested in that in general.
Okay.
But I don't think I don't have cheating here. I'm just having somebody who's really self-centered. Like
We don't have sex because we have last year.
Oh.
And that's been, it's been quite a while ago. But, and it wasn't so, I don't know that he did. I think he did. Quick story. Went to the Disney World with my daughter and one of my good friends, and the energy was off when I talked to him. I could tell. And then when I got back, this is my daughter's 25 now, so she was like 13. And I almost left them. He's like, I came home and we owned a lumberyard and I was doing the books for the lumberyard. And I remember they were getting ready to all go right after I got home. And I'm like, you guys go, I gotta catch up, I could pay her all out. And he left his phone there, which he never let me use his cell phone there. So it kept beeping. I looked at it and I'm like, well, that's odd. I didn't think anything of it. It's on the school board, it's on the bank board, he gets calls and so anyway, I looked at that number and I'm like, that's odd. And so anyway, then there was a number from the school, and I knew the school number because I called school when my kids were sick. Like, okay. I'm like, oh, well, maybe somebody from the school called. Maybe there was a bus issue. They or maybe there was this, blah, blah, blah. So for like 2 weeks, I brought up anything, every opportunity. How the board meeting go? Was there any issues with the bus driver? Because I kept getting this old gal that he cheated on before me. Well, with her husband, he didn't. And I just kept, I saw her bogging, had an odd feeling. And I'm not a jealous person. I'm like, weird. So then I thought, okay, I'll look at, back then we had house phones still. And then back then I looked at the house phone at these numbers. And they started at 6:30. I left like at 5 o'clock to fly out. 6:30 in the morning, he's getting phone calls from the scout. Also, the secretary of the scout, that's the old girlfriend that went and his wife had cancer. She passed away. She came to the funeral and said that she was looking for her husband. The funeral, she tells him this. I know, it's all screwed. I'm my old hot girlfriend. So anyway, I thought, this is so odd. I'm going to go back and check the portable phone because then we have an answer. I looked at it. It's wiped clean. It's never wiped clean. And I'm like, okay, first red flag. So I'm like, okay, something's not right. My daughter had just gotten a Mickey Mouse phone for Christmas and it's not a caller ID. So I could see who I was calling. This girl, this girl. So there, I'm a patient person. A week to 2 weeks. I tried everything that could have been a reason why this happened before I asked. I'm a detective. And so finally, I can't remember what the bottom line was, but finally I came home during the day and said, you just kind of been kind of bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm only going to ask you this once. And I need you to be honest. And so what was so-and-so calling you for? Is this why you were asking me about the bus drivers? Because her husband was a bus driver. She's retired. And I said, kind of. I don't know what you're talking about. So it's the first lie. And I'm like, so okay. So I had a phone call at 6:30 in the morning from her. And he goes, well, I reached out to her because I saw her at the ball game, which I knew he saw her at the ball game, and asked about her dad, where she was close with her dad. And he said, I just thought something her dad was really bad. And since then, she's been called. I said, well, why is she calling her house? First of all, why is she calling herself? Why is she calling her house? Why is she calling 6:30 in the morning? She obviously knew that my butt was on the plane. And the other kicker was there was flowers when I got home. For me and my daughter. So that was guilt. So I was like, I'm pretty intuitive about sex stuff. So I'm just like, I don't understand why. So anyway, he lied. And then he said, I didn't come to the house, but she pulled in the driveway and told me she couldn't be here, so she left. If he didn't, then Tim was there. He called her. So that was enough for me. I mean, my daughter was going to her time and time. And for about a week, I really thought about just done. And then he started having heart issues. Panic attacks. And played it up really big with furious. And so then since then it's just like we coexist. We get along fine. We go to eat. We go do stuff all the time. We go to vacation together. But I was just like, just, yeah, I just kind of put that on it. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
That
So you got the
makes
story
sense.
into my life.
It makes sense of why.
But see, I've put him on the back burner. Maybe it's still bothering him. I don't know.
Yeah. This whole sexual thing. I'm thinking blaming somebody, accusing somebody, but that kind of sounds like what happened.
Right.
The labs are
But it's just saying that he's very
Dissatisfied?
Yes, that's what
the sex part.
Yeah.
Because he wants that for himself.
He also has,
And they're like, gotta get
recently just developed what is it called? Crohn's disease, where
I know.
it is trouble. And so I thought it would be less of a thing so much. So.
We could probably here, but it's gonna get this.
It's so funny that comes out after all those years.
Well, it's happening right now.
Right, it's bothering him. It's not bothering me.
Because he's like, yeah, conflict about sexual issues. I guess that is one before, but yeah, discuss, yeah. So
Joy talking to you about this.
hey, people tell me stuff. I know so much shit that that's okay. But I mean, it's not really telling you anything here. Let me see what else. I mean, as far as what to do, it's just like so like it really bothers him that he's not getting any basically. But I don't see cheating. It's not showing up. Or anything. To defend one's innocence. So did he defend his innocence or whatever?
Pretty much back then. I mean, he said that he had reached out to his father, which I know was bullshit. And she called 6:30 in the morning. So I was like, bullshit. So I just basically called bullshit. Like I said, he was in the hospital for like 4 days. Panic. And he's not been in the hospital since then. So he goes in January. I made him an appointment. And his wife had passed through from cancer. And so anyway, yeah, he goes in January.
I know. I'm just kind of like, I'm creative in the sense that I used to make jewelry like 20, 30 years ago. But
I am getting something about the child, maybe just the child's here in the center. We talked about because he's in your child. Basically, why you continue to go ahead.
Sure. Yeah. We have 5 of them. So we have his, hers, and then ours. We have one together.
You were trying to he's getting something like defend her or he didn't want to overwhelm her. She's an inexperienced, weak person. But that's when things change, is what I'm saying. Yes. Someone enters one's life, he brings a child with them. I mean, that happened, obviously. So that's his deal. He's not happy too for honey. She's like, I don't give a shit.
It's true. It is true.
Has he apologize? I get something about apologize and atone.
Not to where he needed to be. No, never. I mean, to me, it's not. Yeah. If I would ever, and I never even bring it up because I'm so over it, honestly. It'd be different that if I wanted to be single and I wanted to date, I really could give two shits about any of that stuff.
He's a father of your child.
Yeah, I don't need a guy.
He's weak. He's sensitive.
No, because the grandfather.
Yeah.
I think that's more like all the energy and the sound bowls and stuff more than what I did just because it was for myself. Yeah.
Do you want him to sexual stuff.
I'll have you guys.
So I just pretty much was saying that's when all this started. Is he was being selfish and
Yeah, he was being very selfish.
what do I get that's good for me?
And he used to be so bad. He's much better. But yeah, he used to be 100%. Yeah.
Because of it,
Enter into another drawing.
now he's
Outside a
separated.
little photo booth, if you guys take a picture. And
That's to be him, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mickey's coming up.
I know, it sucks.
But-
Next time I can see you, I'm gonna go, no
Yeah.
man.
But you can ask specific questions.
Okay, how's the sound back going? How, what am I
You want
gonna do?
another one?
No, I just want to know one question. How's the sound? Top of your head, intuition.
Oh, intuition.
Don't you say that? Don't you say that? Right? What did you do that?
How's it going? It's going well.
Just pull out all the
Yeah, I think it still does.
Yeah, I know.
I can't decide. I
But-
can't accomplish
But
it.
you'll be back, right?
I'm kind of.
Really?
It's frustrating. Like if you were gonna come here, say, and they didn't advertise, promote you, or it was last minute, I just get tired. I'm a very,
And if you guys need.
I plan stuff. I'm a planner, and just like I was
I
supposed
know,
to have a
I'll
seminar Monday night, there was never a event for it, and like the candle making and essential oils.
I know,
I mean,
right? That's what I felt.
I worked really hard to get in, but
Yeah.
and it's just, and I love Wendy and I love her mom. It's just,
He's sorry.
Yeah, I've heard this organized. I can remember back when I first was going down there, I'd ask the Lenormand about whatever. And I was getting kind of disorganized and all this.
and
kind of
cold,
stuff.
and cold, yeah, there's this.
But I didn't.
Yeah. No, I just,
But it wasn't the response I was wanting.
yeah.
I told you the first time I went to the sound bath or whatever. Because I didn't know what that was, and I asked the Lenormand what I was gonna, what it was, and it said something about church, and then the first thing you said was Heavenly Father. I was like,
Oh,
I'm at church.
I just like to get that energy.
Which is fine. I was like,
I was
church.
surprised how well Jim afterwards. He said, I just felt a different energy from these people because they're not like energy people like you're around all the time. And he said, I felt such love and peace in that person. And he said, for him, he said, because normally
Like I said, if you guys need me to.
he's feeling and he's the antenna. And he said it was a different energy. And he said it was the first time he had done the yoga part where he felt like I got something out of it. I need to start doing this for myself. And I said, you do. It's going to get older. I said, it doesn't just get you into a better place for the sound bath. It gets you in a better place for the rest of your life or helping you. And so, yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. He said, he brought me a ton of stuff for the Santa giveaway for church. So, yeah, I think he's going to bring his wife. I've never met her. And so it'll be interesting. Everybody.
I feel like you're gonna be back over there, but that's just
I thought about just, you
I'm
know,
sorry.
yeah, me too. I think that Randy and I will eventually have a conversation, and I'll just say, plan it a month ahead, make me an event. It's so frustrating. I feel like everything is delayed. I don't know if you get this or around energy. Everything, I'm not a competitive person, but I feel like everything down here is so competitive. It gets me a negative. And when it's negative, I'm done. I'm done. And I reached out to Randy and I said, I like doing free stuff. It's stupid, but I said, I'd really like to do something as a thank you for everybody that's come. Your clients, your people, it's close to the holidays. I reached out to her and I gave her a date. And I said, let's do this. And nothing ever gets done. Yeah. And it's just so frustrating to me. I was just say, talk to her mom.
Oh, give me a second.
Yeah, I feel like
she was the vendor.
she's the leader, but she doesn't want to. Like she wants everyone to do their own thing.
But like her mom,
has to have somebody.
yeah, she's got a great thing going on. I love everything about down there, but there's just, somebody needs to step up and just take over and do some stuff. It just drives me batty. Or I'll reach out to her and say, hey, I don't have the events on there, so I don't want to sit there and plaster myself on Facebook, and that's what I'm having to do, and that bothers me. That's the bottom line. And so I'm like, in the beginning, you're going to do the events, you're going to promote it, and blah blah blah, and you're not doing your part. And I do think that which is 20% of what I did. So I don't know. I just felt like, and I talked to her, and she said, talk to Renata. I talked to Renata. And I love her. She's just not tech savvy at all. She's worse than me.
Yeah, I know. I had the same thing happen with Yolanda. I was doing that once a month thing, and then she kind of dropped the ball because she advertised, but then they went to her phone number. And usually she was putting my phone number. Didn't go to her number this time. And then there was nobody there, nobody scheduled, which was odd because I always had people scheduled.
Right.
She said that, well, I haven't answered my phone.
I get that. Or I have people. I've had people message me about it, and I didn't get back to them.
I know, I was
And
like,
that's frustrating because, well, you do this for a living, and when I know I put a lot of time and effort in it,
Yeah.
and it's not just about the money for me, it's about consistency.
Yeah. And I'm like, in my
So are you
life,
still doing your
I'm
podcast?
still doing mine.
Yes, and still doing
And
it.
I'm doing this.
Right. And see, and I've got so many people who have reached out to me to do it other places, but I thought, well, I start with Renee. I'm going to stay with Renee. And Renee's just like, whatever you want to do. But like the last 2 workshops, and I did sound bath afterwards, and I had a lot of people to sound bath. But it was just like, I put so much effort and money into those because I go out and buy stuff for it. And just, just give me a little mercy. So I don't know. I'm just, the one bad trait I have is if I don't feel the lever, I don't feel the energy. I'm flattered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get back with Yolanda, get back on that. But yeah, she kind of dropped the ball and said she was too busy.
Yeah, I had a dealing with her, and this was the beginning of the squeeze problem, and it had, so it really didn't have anything. And I walked in, and I was actually going to give her, not really an apology because I don't feel like I had to apologize, but acknowledgement about Jason, because I just felt like that was such a black cloud over the city. So I turned to me about it, and I backed out everything Jason. And I'm like, okay. Because I did feel like you felt, I know he took advantage of the other people. He didn't really take advantage of me because I couldn't see what's wrong. But I thought, he would have. Yeah, he had no doubt. And he'd asked me to do a retreat with him, and it was, everything was red flag. And I'm like, and I talked to Randy, and I said, I need to get out of this. And she gave me some advice. And I took it, it worked out. And so I just wanted to acknowledge it. And I went in, and Yolanda was in Squeeze, where I had my stuff set up on display, because I wasn't at that retreat she did. I was in Florida. And I could tell, you can read the lines. And I immediately felt it. She came up and she gave me a hug. And said, I'm so glad to see you. And I'm like, okay. And then I said, well, I wanted to just talk to you a little bit and just clear the air over us about Jason. She flipped out. She flipped out. And said, if you have something you want to say to me, write it down on a piece of paper, and if I feel good reading it later, I will. And I was like, why is she confronting me so badly? And I was like I said, I don't do good with my time. I just look like, I'm a peaceful person.
That's not good, girl.
So I walked away. And when I walked away, she goes, don't you walk away. And I'm like, and so I just like, I'm sorry if I hit you at a bad time. I'm really not going to write anything down. Sorry about it. And I walked out, and then he goes, what's up? I said, just give me a hug, which I'm not even a hugger. So anyway, I felt like that's when everything started shifting for me there. So I don't know if it was that energy, but I don't feel like it was windy, but I just felt it was like the place, and then I had a bad feeling for the place. I don't know. And then when I asked to do the free thing, and I even asked to bring Yolanda in on it, I said, we could do tarot maybe. I said we could do, because when you go to something like that, you still get back a lot. You know that. It's just, and I said we could have maybe Jim do the smudging and Terry do meditation. And I said, I think it would be great. Okay, then nothing came up. And then the day after that, there's an event for Yolanda. The day before, and I'm like, oh, that would have been a lovely event to combine. So I'm like, okay, listen, I'm not getting pushed out here. Or am I just imagining this? So I just thought, oh, and then the kicker. This was the kicker. Jen was like, so are you going Monday night? And I'm like, well, I have some Monday night. So yeah. And he goes, no, Dr. Bob's here, or Dr. whatever his name is. And I'm like, I'm so excited because Randy told me next time he came, he would work on me, and I would get to be him. It was always for an exclusive few. There again, I wasn't invited after she said that she would invite me. And she scheduled it in the same night. So to me, that's giving me signals that. So I'm like, so I just sent a message to her mom and I said, hey, I see you guys have scheduled Dr. Bob at the same time as my sound bath. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel. And just for the, I'm not going to schedule things for in the future because she still had to put my so now you know the whole story.
Something's off. That's too many things.
It's too many things.
I mean, yeah, at first I'm like, okay, this is disorganized, but
Well, and
now it's like,
Jim said when he was in there and they were talking about, he didn't originally get asked. I can't think of Callie said, well, Dr. Bob's there, and then Autumn said something. He's going to be here. She goes, well, I guess you can come. We're just doing it. It's kind of quiet in the back where the sound bath is supposed to be. And he said, I felt kind of weird, but then I really want to go. Why don't you cancel and go? And I'm like, I can cancel, but I'm not going to Dr. Bob because I wasn't there. So it's not me that felt my way in. And so anyway, so, and I thought, well, maybe he was the message person. I don't know, but I trust him. And you know, and I don't think he was,
No problem.
whatever. So, but he's feeling a big shift down there too. He said.
Same one.
And he spends a lot of time and a lot of money.
one of those guys, I just don't know which one, did something.
Okay, so this makes sense because he told me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my sound bath, and this really bothered me. Okay, so one of my sound baths, and I have a pretty big group there. And I have to scale it back when he's there because he does go kind of the things. So he picked him and had 2 rain sticks. Got the rain sticks, started to go around and putting his hands on people. So he goes up to Randy. His hands on Randy's boobs, and I'm like, Randy's thinking I'm touching her boobs, and it kind of creeps me out. And so anyway, I went behind Randy and I said, that was just Jim. I'm so sorry. She says, no, it's fine. But he does do weird things sometimes, and it would have been him. He told me the last time. Was that a sound or something? And something happened, and he freaked Yolanda out, and she left. So it would have been Jim. That's probably what happened. There's a little. There's a Terry Slow. It's usually Terry Slow, and Terry would never. He loves it. Yeah, he would never. But I don't think Jim would do it intentionally. He goes so off. He thinks he's a different person completely. And then I ground him. I go up to him and I physically ground him through. And yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens with the church. I'm like, I have to grab something. I'm just hoping it's one particular one if he does it.
But yeah, I had forgotten about that. Yeah, there was something weirdo. I can't remember what it was.
She left. It scared her. He told me it scared her. He said, I just, I see
Like a couple
Indians. And he said that there for a while, she wouldn't return his calls. And they were really close. That was her energy person. He was involved with everything down there. I think Randy are still friends. But he also did something to Terry, and I'm not sure because Terry told me he was uncomfortable with it. Sound bad. So
All of these freaking sound bad.
I think he feels energy different than anybody I've ever met, and I think that's why Yolanda was always so drawn to him. And I think he will call Wendy, he will call Yolanda, and he tells me this and says, I have a message for you. I feel this, and he'll talk to this. And I think in the beginning they love good, and I don't know. Maybe they think that we're super close because of all my stuff, and maybe
You know, here recently,
I know, right?
Yolanda texted me something about she really wants to talk to me about something that's been going on in the spiritual community, this, what, you know, if I'm feeling it too.
I'm so.
And I just was like, well, yeah, call me. I don't know what you're talking about.
It just, to me.
But she never did.
And it shouldn't be. Like, I think we should, like, if I know someone wants to Terry, I want to tell them about you. It's just really.
Yeah, you're very, and I
hate that. And like, even the people that come to
helpful
my
to my business.
I've had like 5 people I get started with this. You know, I tried to that way. I wanted to.
Yes.
But and same way with candle making, one of the gals reached my class and she runs starts out there. This, and she's got me a deal. And so she doesn't hurt anything I do. She doesn't take away from it, but it gives me pleasure to. So, but there's something there with Yolanda that I don't know what it is.
I'd like to talk to you about a few things when you have time, just about spirituality, and see if the same thing that's been happening to several of us is happening to you too.
Was it recent?
November 30th. I guess it's been a while.
Okay, so there's this thing with like Taylor too. Do you do anything with Taylor?
No, I mean I see her.
Did you see her post? So she was doing a retreat. It's her second one in Herman. When she did the retreat, there was a really big deal about, I guess they cut it out. Maybe she was doing too much and stuff. And it's a Christian retreat, and she went into a rant. It was on Like Minded, that's why I saw it, about spirituality and all this stuff.
I didn't see that, but I didn't read it.
Read it, go back and read it. And I think maybe that's what Yolanda's talking about. And I actually reached out to her and I'm like, hey, I do all that weird stuff. It just depends on who you're with and what you do. I don't talk about chakras much. Some people talk to me about it. And I said, you don't have to put everything forward all the time. Just like you with Cheryl. There's some places, you got witches and all. And you just laugh and you push it off. But then the next time you go, you may not say as much. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what it's about too.
Yeah, she never did let me know, so I didn't know what was going on. But,
yeah,
but I don't have anything weird going on
between her and me. I have felt something for months. And that night that she got so upset with me, she had canceled all her appointments that day because it started out. This has been a horrible day. I canceled all of my appointments. She was in there and she was walking around. She was very upset. Wendy was weird. So I knew that they had a clash. I don't know. And I think I was there at the wrong time.
I searched and searched for. But I still am searching for my soul people like me because I can't find them.
Oh, yeah.
And you.
Yeah.
And I really felt that I found it. But the more I hear about this, I'm not so sure.
I know. Everything. I don't know. I just thought it was just, okay, I found my place.
Yeah.
I thought, and when that Sunday thing they did, I'm like, oh, love this. I could go there every Sunday.
I wanted to.
And do that. I love the Keiko ceremony. And then, and I even thought about going to her Tuesday night thing. And I'm like, no, right now, it's just too fresh. I don't think I will. So
well, that's good. I didn't know Yolanda was so flighty or.
She is,
Don't
and
get
she
me wrong,
always,
I love
yeah, I do too. She just, her energy when she does energy on people, and I get like it a little bit, but I don't do as much energy stuff as she does. She gets so drained by it, and she's so emotional about it. And when I would walk in there for a while when Randy was working on my shoulder, Yolanda would take me to the side and just bawl, and that's when it's about Jason, blah blah blah. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and I don't think she's found her. I think that's why she's unhappy. I think she had talked to me about going to Colorado or Arkansas, or see she's moving forward a little bit more, and and Jim really does not want me in there, and I think that maybe the reason he doesn't want me in there after he told me the stuff about Yolanda leaving, I had enough red flags. I knew he doesn't want me to know everything. But he is a really nice guy, and I love Ryan. I wish he would go out with Ryan. I'm sorry. I wish I could.
Hey, I came over there to check him out. You didn't show up.
He didn't.
Remember last week?
He comes every.
No, I'm talking about that.
No, he's coming. I'll let you know for sure if he's coming. He's supposed to come. He was coming with Jim, and then he had a holiday thing to get back. I'm keeping. So I don't know. He, Shawnee Ben Winery. He said both his family owns it. I'm not sure what the deal is. He does like the grounds, the pools, all that stuff. But there was a Christmas thing that he forgot, and he was supposed to help with it, so he canceled. But or so Jim told me.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be what? That's probably my message for the day.
It sounds believable.
Yeah, but and he told me he would be there, and then actually, I will say Ryan comes every week, and Ryan is always really good about texting me anytime he's not home. That's what I said last week. Because sometimes you know how you just get messages and you don't pay attention. He came to the essential oil workshop. He was coming from Sound Bath, but he came early, so he ended up doing the essential oils and all the crystal stuff. And he's cool. He's a cool guy. I do this before, so I did find that out since then. I was wife. He's not dating anybody. But that's from here. So I hope that's he brought me flowers when he showed up at the essential oils. He was out in the vinery, and so he just cut some little clips of cedars and different stuff and brought them. Not that he likes me. Like, I mean, we have like mom-son relationship. And I'm looking at calls instead of. I'm so sorry. Because I had to text him and tell him that okay, so I said, just wanted to let you know I canceled Monday evening Sound Bath this week. I seem to have trouble double booking the same night. Dr. Bob, the energy doctor, is coming in. I do the Sound Bath at Night Fitness. Sunday, and always you're welcome at the church yoga Sound Bath Tuesday night, blah, blah, blah. Because thanks for the update. I would try my best to make it to an event soon. Definite miss.
It kind of ties in.
So he didn't give me a definite yet. So if he does, because I'll send him something Tuesday morning. If he does, I'll let you know. So, alrighty, good seeing you.
So that kind of clears up a lot of.
Yeah.
I hate to hear that. I mean, just I want.
I think that
things to be
I think Ringy has great ideas, great intentions, great energy. I do think she's great energy.
Yeah.
And I think, and such knowledge, I think that she just has so many people depending on her salary. And so much overhead. I just think she's stressed. And one time I'll see her and she'll come up to me and she's warm and loving and everyone. The next time she'll look at you. You can't do business like that.
Your boyfriend broke up.
Yeah. So she broke up with him, and then he's dating. She's cute. She can be. She sat in front of me at the drum circle at Namaste, and told her whole life story to both Jim and I. Jim was there also. He took Yolanda's spot because she wouldn't go with Jason's. And she was in an abusive relationship, and Jason was super interested in her. He goes, you know, he had borrowed my bowls the night before for Renee's family. So he brought him back to the drum thing. So I'm going out to get him from his car. About everybody else had left. The blonde girl is there. And so he gave me his bowls. She left. And he goes, I'm trying so hard to get her. He's like, and he told me, look, he says, I've got to be on the friend zone first before she'll trust me, blah, blah, blah. And then I know he was working really hard, but Nick just swooped in. I think Nick's super happy. Yeah, and then Rin found with the old boyfriend, the one that sued her. You know that story? No, so she had a boyfriend. He used to be the electrician at Scorpio. And she broke up with him. And then he sued her for his time because they were just kind of trading and stuff. And when the judge threw it out, they ended up kind of bad terms. So she thinks he's his her soulmate. So she was trying. So got back. So I went to Panama City Beach. She called me in, wanted to know all about where we went, what we did. He had an uncle that passed away. She was going to go down there. It was like a few days after we were coming back. And she says, I'm so excited to go. It's free vacation. He may rent out the place. We're going to check it out. And then right after that, before she left, she gave me a sound bath. She balled the entire sound bath. I know you would be. So, and then she posts on Facebook looking for a place for a weekend drivable getaway. So I thought, okay, maybe they let's go up again. And then her dad, he's creepy. You are so right. So he stayed at her sound bath. She was on vacation. And he's told me, I'm trying to figure out where to get So then I knew, okay, she is stressed because of the money. And then he talked to me. That's how I found out that this guy had two. So I wasn't happy. He said, you know, Nick's moved on, and I think she's doing well.
Why'd you break up with me? Do we know?
Okay, this is my own opinion, and this is just remarks that I've heard from Terry Swoop, whatever, and different people. They didn't think he was good enough for her, which I'm like, hey, girl, because I felt like I was really good. But when they broke up, they were both in the sound baths. Every once in a while, she would reach over, grab his hand, even after they broke up. It seemed like everything. To me, they seem like a good match, a good energy match. But no, he's moved on.
Yeah. No, I'm not asking to be nosy. I just did a reading, and I'm not going to tell her reading, of course, but I'm wanting to hear if what I told her is what happened. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, it's fine. It was her, Wendy. Yeah.
You know something about money.
I know that she's when I talked to her about the retreat with Jason, that's something I really see myself doing in the future. I'm really interested. She said, just be patient with me. I need to get some support. And, you know, it's the only time we really discuss money. But I know she's stressed, and I can almost feel like the time of month that like her payments are due and stuff. She's just grasping. Yeah, and that's what I heard. It was 6 or 8. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and then you take the salary and the amount of money you have, and you don't even X-ray or anything that you're filling the money. She spends so much time on the energy and the AO and the stuff. She's a chiropractor. I don't know why she doesn't incorporate that a little bit more than what she does, but she needs somebody to come in and just do her social media, do everything. And her mom is so stressed, and she wants to help Brandy out. She doesn't know how. She's like the other day. I'm like, Okay, so I haven't been doing Wednesday yoga because I didn't want to do it in the winter. I was doing church yoga on Tuesday nights, and I don't want to be sitting there thinking it's snowing today. I thought, maybe in the spring, but I still do the sound baths. Because if you have one thing less, you're gonna have more people than 4 things all the time. It just is the way it is. So I'm like, it will work out good for everybody, except for Ryan, who's mad at me. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But she's right. She always manages to get stuff out.
Yeah.
So,
Somehow it's always worked towards that. It always.
yeah. She asked me about a lot of stuff about Ryan and what he did with his family, with his mom.
That's cool.
But no, that's when she said. And then there's another guy. There's a guy that's putting in Sophie's place at the lake, and I think he was the electrician. But he was the electrician, and he came to one of my sound baths. It was after the candle making of essential oils, and I just wanted the sound bath. And creepy vibe. I don't normally feel with people, and when they told me, he said she's bored of it. It's kind of cute. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's creepy vibe. She says, well, that's so and so. And I told her she's going to hang with me and nobody else down here because I'm the only person that some trust or cheered or something like that. I feel like she's in a destruction path myself. That's how I feel. And I don't know what that means. And I thought about reaching out to her, but I don't know if I'm going to do that day. Because I said, like, when I went to reach out with Yolanda, I picked her on the worst day. And I will say with Yolanda, immediately the next day, she told me, oh my God, my energy, I am so sorry. Can I come to your house? Can I come here? And I said, Yolanda, I love you. We're good. You don't have to worry about this. I get it. And I said, we're good. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. So, I mean, I did appreciate her reaching back out. I don't know what happened. She's weird.
Maybe that's what she was saying. I don't go down there often.
And I see that she's doing more stuff at home again instead of at Wendy's. So I wonder if she's trying to shift things ahead. It seems like she runs people's off. And like when we would do Reiki share, it was like 40 people. When I took my daughter down there. She did a pop-up on a Sunday. If you want to just come in, I'm going to do a pop-up. Well, my daughter was just pregnant, super nauseous, and the little boy kept having ear infections, which, you can get the ear worked on by chiropractor. So I reached out to her. She said, yeah, come on in. We went there. I asked my daughter, and I said, so what did you think? She said, Mom, that's the coolest person I've ever met. It's not just me. And it was that day she was cold. Have you felt that?
Well, at first I did, but now that I did readings for her and talked to her, but I did at first, like,
Well, I think everybody thinks that. I think she likes me, and I mean, she's told me, she says, I don't care what you do. I don't. She says, if you told me you were going to do a sound bath in my middle of my bed, it would be okay. Whatever. I mean, so, and as far as the money and stuff, it was like, just, I would say this many people signed in, this how many people, did you get a Venmo deck? I mean, she's chill. I mean, it was so hard working with her, but it was just like, I don't know, I just got that stress going.
And that's not.
No. And I'm like, I can just relax myself. I don't want to be.
Well, I love the over at the church. I wasn't sure because I'm so about the outside, but you can't do that right now, right? I mean, I like it outside better, but.
Did you like downstairs or upstairs?
I like both. I mean, I can't.
But I just
and I'm so sorry.
Had trouble seeing the
you thought I was like, I had to.
No, I saw you jump up and I'm like, she looked at you.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure.
Yeah, no,
I was like,
that's it. I wanted to stay, trust me, because I just get it's like, oh, this is so amazing.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you.
I love it.
I will let you know.
Okay.
No.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Hi, it's $5 apiece. And then if you want to fill out your name and the number, to enter the raffle, and photo booth out there.
See you later.
I know.
Hubby's just
Yeah,
having a big
she's-
thing tonight. Somebody with a harmonica thing? Yeah, there were so many people. Krista called me this. Yeah, they're having a celebration live. But Krista called me this morning. She goes, "You're the entertainer, so what do you have at your house?" I have cream cheese and I forgot the pepper jelly stuff. I'm like, I'll drop some off. I love that. Sweet. See you later. Bye, Brenda. Bye.
Let's see, would you keep that?
How long down here?
I'm actually coming up here to check the shoulder, to be right back in. I don't waste one.
We just come by a place, Crystal Minch's back here.
Oh, okay.
We used to come there all the time. We get picked up.
Okay.
We thought at first, once we started getting out here, that's what it was.
Oh.
She did a lot of.
Oh, interesting, yeah, I'm pretty sure how many.
But you're coming pretty well with regards to staying the course.
You guys live here locally?
We're in Lynn Free.
She's a fighter.
Probably.
She's the one that.
Set your boundaries.
We're like, we
You're
just.
having a great day.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
all the
experience
time.
that, yeah, I'll come over.
What's crazy is then when she first came here,
Your words are.
she chilled out.
Today, have a good day.
Always great. Well, and like I said, she's.
So they get a little mad.
What happened to the
Oh,
lady?
wait a minute.
I think she had a few vendors, so got out and so because it was a smaller group, she just made it very much help. Yeah.
My kids will say.
I'm thinking of
In December, it was hard to
Well, that's so much.
get
Right.
a full group together. See the
It's
others?
different.
that much.
Used to let us come in with it. Okay.
I don't feel that, but you don't get much.
Not her.
I was.
Hold your own. Don't worry about it. They will learn their boundaries. All of it. Select them.
No, the whole situation was like, I'm about.
They'll get over it. They'll get over it. It's another one.
To be there in a concrete way.
You'll probably get over it within the next 24 hours because they're going to want to
Oh.
see it. And they're going to hear from you when we get it. So you just don't
So this might be where she-
kids and family are going to wait from their audience.
No,
Never want to
says
see.
so let me see if I can.
Over here, you're putting your leg. So you're a little over the promise. You spend all your time on eggshells jumping around trying to make other people happy. And you bounce around like a squirrel. Some people are just disconnected. That would be like this.
Is he real good?
Putting the leg that's kind of the legs and stuff. True squirrel, like I'm always starting one thing and finishing something else. This.
Well,
It's
what I'm getting
you're
is,
doing this, so you're hyper everybody in the social realm.
and he's getting down to the nitty gritty of having to help people. But he's not bad, so it's not that hard. He just is figuring out who he is. How old is he?
You know.
25. Good, but he's
Getting some of that cake too.
So.
I can do it. I know, I finally went in there and cut it because nobody was gonna be brave enough. I'm like, I can do it.
Yeah, so I said, this is so cute. She's like, oh, it was cute. Oh, okay.
Like, have at it.
It's like a log with mushrooms.
It's like a small one, and then you bake the mushrooms, you do the ring, and seven, so it looks like a little log.
Yeah, aw, neat.
I've always wanted to make one, so that was my first go, but
I know I've seen
Cool.
you. I think I've seen you.
But the thing is, he's got.
It's pretty much able to say to each other what you need to say. I feel like you probably get mouthy. I think you two have a dialogue.
I think it's just not getting to the point where
You
he's
balance
ready
each
to
other out very, very well. I think you've got some other family members that you are very
see how they really.
You don't tell them what's going on.
I mean, they're not very open.
He's very overpowering.
But he's kind of put off.
Shut that shit down.
A little bit.
Shut that shit down. If you can't come around anything,
And it's been gift playing first, and he did
I
like
just feel like you were open.
But I think he's getting ready to, make some choices. He might be working on college, he's not in college yet. He's gonna go something, he's in grade school.
All of you?
And he's getting ready to do something.
No matter them.
And he gets in there again because of his charm.
Battle over it.
And it doesn't matter, he can
Claw
claw.
in there. You're gonna fight.
So I think he's getting ready to
That's
go.
very, very spiritual. Very much.
Being an electrician,
The
something.
dynamics.
He's smart.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think he ever goes to
Physically.
school. And
Physically. Yeah, he puts on a good show and a good
My friend is sending him back home.
He's very, very
Christmas.
able to show.
She's like, "Dad, you're in."
Yeah, well, I think he's going to finally step up.
He probably needs to.
I just.
Yeah, just do it that way.
Because you're a little.
Yeah. You want to be a later? I don't know if he does, but I think he's been around in the past.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, he does.
Buy your food.
And he's very emotional.
What do you want to say?
And, so he reminds me of it. So we're the one that passed, kind of never got out. He's the one that's better.
Super much as one
Do you have a decent relationship with this man? That part of you really
Since
misses
first
him.
I do, part of the time miss him, but he is. And that's not a bad thing. He's just
So
gotta
you
get
need
his
to,
match.
need a lot of white stuff, and put a picture of this tab there. Okay. No other picture, nobody involved in it, just this tab.
But I think he's kind of ready.
Not 3 times. Maybe a bit.
He's like girls.
Yeah, but I think he's just, I don't know if he really cares either way, I don't know. I can probably say 2/3 of my kids are getting married by the day.
Yeah.
Because my oldest daughter has no interest in ever taking.
Right.
My middle daughter is getting married to a guy, get married a girl. Nobody's never dated anybody.
Well, I'm gonna put some part in there because I'm getting the sense. The word girls.
Understand.
Yeah. He's on too. He's the one that reads it.
So that's gonna be open. Yeah.
I can't tell what's going on from that. But I do think it's gonna be Sunday. My gut tells me.
He's gonna have to put another guy. He's gonna have to make a decision.
I'm sorry, he more girl about her.
That would be funny there.
Everything was.
Because he can work hard, he does work.
I think if you could find something to like, I think that he works like this because he's had no. So I'm saying, but yeah, he is. Yeah. You're so.
Oh,
We're not the first class this morning as started. You went where? Oh, yeah. I think he may. Hasn't necessarily yet.
It's the image of peace, the image of spirituality. you know, you're a very high-based person. And I sense that you're just out and you can tell you left me.
Yeah.
You're first one. I don't see God as being God, he's like a trustworthy. You know, and they always see that they get involved in the way. But he doesn't really. They just start to touch us and realize us to make choice. But you also just think.
Okay, here.
So that's a lot. Positive. That's good. And happy. Blow yourself up. Because again, it's change physically, such a correlation. And then you can see what's going on here. Does not give information to yourself. That is, do stuff that's all the.
There's the update I saw. What's your name?
No, this is not it's the third time. And when it comes to love. Yeah, love yourself. Love is so good. And I feel like you as much as you should. Because you're willing to accept.
I don't know if you have any questions.
You know yourself.
Just to the individual booths, so this is my.
Well, that's your,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is Brandy and she is just down the rest, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was better. They weren't.
Brandy, okay?
She, what?
I was like, I swear.
Can you tell where Randy is? Is she down there?
Right there.
Right there. Oh,
Smoking on her phone.
out of the.
Pair two.
I haven't done this yet, this just came out last week. That's cool. She started getting
I just started reading that.
Oh, the EMDR,
Yes. I'm happy about EMDR.
No, that's something else. And so you can present on. He's gonna use that. Yes, she did.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh.
They still work, let me tell you, not to believe, but I know, they're hysterical.
Oh, these are great.
Have you seen this deck?
What are they?
Probably.
The Naughty Oracle? No.
These are
These are,
awesome.
they're great. I told Randy, I said,
Oh my god.
if anybody wants that, don't read.
Oh my god.
We can do these later for fun. I'm hysterical.
Aren't those funny?
These are great.
Yeah.
This is Brandy, the owner.
Oh, hi.
How are you? All right, you got it.
I would see this. This is great.
I have not yet seen these. Yeah, sure. They're great. And I think sometimes.
I don't. That's such a even nursing, but.
Right, I know, right?
So from you.
You guys having a good day so far?
Yeah, beautiful day, huh?
Good. And then it's like, I know the temperature's starting to drop a little bit. and it's
Yeah,
fucking out
no
there.
more.
Those are funny.
Started at the playhouse. That's where it's gonna be.
Oh, that's, yep, that's where our original
But you're
was,
shining
and then we had a change a couple of weeks ago, so we try to update all of the forums, but, you know, a lot of stuff.
Fancy fat burger.
Sorry.
This
Great
is the
for
third
like
one
an
this year,
adult
next year they have.
Yeah.
So we'll be posting those on our Facebooks and all of the sites and stuff. So.
They'll be here then.
Actually though,
Those are funny.
we'll see
Some of them at half price.
the way our changes.
Oh, yeah?
And they were literally half price. I'm like, for $12, you know?
Yeah.
And so far, I used them on a few people myself, and they
Make
still.
sure that one's
A message is a message.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
Yeah.
One of the gifts somewhere, it says, I don't know if it's in the book or card.
Yeah, I seen that one.
I love that. See, that's more my, probably, yeah, I don't want to say crude necessarily, but I mean, I'm not stuffy, like, pretty laid back, so,
I hear from, well, I lived in Texas, I grew up in Texas, now I'm in Colorado.
Have you seen the Rebel deck? I think it's called the Rebel deck.
I've seen like a girl rebel deck, but I've not seen that one.
And so I was hesitant.
It's pretty harsh.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
It's like,
I'm gonna do it.
my favorite one is they broke your heart and then you flip it over. Fuck them. I love these cards. I think it's some others. Yeah. Some people need to hear that.
And that's the thing, like, even the imagery, right? Like, you can still pick up on the imagery and stuff. Yeah, I just think they're kind of fun.
I know, the, one that I participate, actually did participate to in Kansas City.
You read a lot of Oracle.
KC Medical School.
Yeah, I'll do both. I do predominantly, my tarot is, word readers, but I love doing oracle cards. And the way my spread is, it kind of can apply to any of them. But, yeah.
Huge.
Oh, yeah.
I like doing that.
Yeah.
Oracle, that is.
Yeah.
Not too many
Somebody wants to
people,
do somebody
not too many people have heard of Oracle. They may see them, but they don't realize it.
Yeah.
Right? And then to use them in a reading.
Most people think all cards are tarot.
I know. Oh, they do, pretty much. And they're all the old, you know, stabby die cards or something. You know, or death, you know, everything's just the death.
Yeah. That's why I get a lot. Well, I don't want you to tell me I'm gonna die. Like, well, you are gonna die.
Yeah. I'm saying, hold on. We're all a little closer than we were a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna die or something bad. I didn't. November.
Oh, I'm really glad you guys came on.
Yeah.
And boy, this lady, she was tough.
Actually, my shop has been here
And
for.
my spreads and so on, right? Like I tell you, yeah, I know ahead of time, I tell you,
I have
explain
a lot
it.
of people like.
And she just kept
Oh.
sitting there going,
You gotta get so tired of
that's it,
looking.
that's all you
There's
got.
no here, and then you look again, just hope.
Well, aren't you gonna tell me how to fix it?
So, but I'm here.
You know, and well, I need to know that which option, which situation will fix it.
Yeah, go on, if you go on.
I'm in the number, and then start myself over.
Yeah.
What you call it, that's my
Yeah.
cell phone number, and then they're with me.
Which
If you need anything, if you're looking for something.
card reading itself was not great either. And I was like, you know, I can't make that decision. It's not something that's. Well, I don't tell fortunes, I'm not a fortune teller, I can't tell.
She's got a good smell.
But you have to decide, it's hard to show. She's like, well, I just need to know the answer.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, oh, you know,
Mentally, physically.
thinking to myself, how am I going to problem?
Oh, no, you have a place to come.
Just thinking.
Very much.
Yeah. All those things, right? You never know.
Last time when I was here, actually, I was.
Yeah, and I was.
Yeah.
I remember.
This gal. I use the Lenormand. I don't know if you've heard of the Lenormand.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've not had a reading with it or done anything with it, but I've heard of it.
Well, it's how I explain it is tarot is more big picture. This is more specific. Like if you have a specific situation, it's really good for predictions as well.
Is it?
Oh yeah, like oh my gosh, I can't even. I can ask like silly stuff when I'm like learning, just like what's going to happen at the grocery store. Like I ask stuff like that, and I am not. It happens every time. It is insane. But anyways, the Lenormand was. I can get messages from people that have passed on through these cards. I wouldn't say I'm a medium or anything like that, like this lady here, but but anyways, she wanted a message from her mom, and what I was reading was something about trust issues, and I told her. I mean, I was just like, it's telling me here you got trust issues, but I was feeling it's me she doesn't trust. And so the message was for me, not for her. I ended up reshuffling, which I never do, but sure as shit, she argued with me and was just, and then I was like, oh, that was spirit warning me.
We're trying to alert you as to when, isn't that wild? I know.
Like, because I'm not used to that kind of stuff.
I mean, you can feel when people are like, okay, or the way they sit there and look at you. I believe the words you're saying kind of thing, but that's fascinating.
Yeah, that happened. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. But I've been noticing a lot with the Lenormand. I don't get it so much with the tarot, but with the Lenormand, a lot of times I'll get a message for people. It's not even what they're asking about. It's something totally different. It's like a warning. And then they come back later and tell me. I'm like people, they ask about their career, and I'm getting something about their love life. And, there's this person you need to watch out for. And blah, blah. And sure enough, they come back later.
I'm full now.
I'll usually reshuffle and give them another reading because I feel bad because that's not really what they asked for. This is on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel that I go live on, and I was telling those people earlier about once they get Lenormand readings, these people, they don't go back to tarot. They keep getting Lenormand. They got bit by the bug or whatever it is. And because I have, I call my loyal subscribers. These people come back like every week, these people. Some of them I think are addicts. I'm not sure. But they're little short readings. It's not really like here. I do like $5, like 3 cards. Like, I'm not everything's that way, but yeah, when we say do the Lenormand, they don't go back to the tarot. And it's very specific stuff, though. It's not. You have to have a specific thing that you're. I do a lot of spying on people. I've been charging extra for that. Well, they ask. For a long time, I didn't do. I call them third-party questions. Like, don't be asking me about somebody else.
Right.
I get that. Well, like, say your ex. You want to know about your ex and their new.
Yeah. Does my ex have a new girlfriend?
And I was like, whoa. I'm like, I just don't feel good about it. Like, but they ask that kind of stuff. Mostly what I get is love stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to know.
Almost everybody is love. Their love life. When's he gonna call me? When's he gonna reach out to me?
Girl, he ain't.
Yeah, but this on my YouTube channel, but my people in person, not really love. Well, some people.
Probably a lot of work.
Huh?
A lot of work questions. Or health, I'm sure.
Well, that's the thing. I don't do health, but like as in like I have on here no health questions. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, no health, legal, or third party questions. But if it comes up, I'll tell them because I feel like it's there for a reason. Actually, one of the ladies here earlier, it was the health thing. And I told her the same thing. I was like, I don't do health questions. So I take that as this is a pretty important message for you because, you needed to know this. Because I'm not someone who, I just don't feel qualified to be answering their health stuff.
Right. I mean, and even, and so I'm the nurse, right? I'm an RN, and I keep that separate. It's just, one, I'm not representing myself as a nurse. And then two, I still because I still work full time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't educate you. Best thing I would tell you is go talk to your doctor. I'm not here to do this.
Yeah. So this is, for me, this is my full-time gig.
I like it all to be working towards it, but I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it happens in time. How long have you been able to do this full time?
Year and a half. Because I did it part-time, I had a job and stuff. For 23 years, I worked for the state. But I just felt, I said calling, I just felt that, I love having people that I can say that to, they don't think I'm nuts. But I just kept feeling it, and it was like, this is what you need to do, this is what you need. And I was so scared, my stomach hurt, because it's a big risk.
I
was like, oh my God. But I did it, and my kids are grown now, though. But I live alone. Like, nobody's paying my bills but me. And I got a mortgage. But it works out every single time. So I've learned to stop stressing on it.
Stop worrying about it. You'll be provided for. This is the calling. Yeah, I know.
But it was hard for me to go ahead and just say.
Well, and like you just said, right? A lot of people understand the role, and especially if you work a traditional job. I can't imagine maybe this.
Yeah.
Or something like this.
They're like, well, what else do you do? This is it. Well, how do you live? I just do this. Well, you got to be doing something else. No. This is what I'm doing. I only work about 15 hours a week. I'm telling you, it's rough. But those hours wear you out.
Oh, yes. Because you're working on a whole other level.
People's problem.
Yeah, I mean, you can become something.
But the main thing I do, and I've actually read it in my cards many times, is I'm supposed to be helping people get out of unhealthy relationships. That's what most people that come to me, not everybody, but it's abusive. But I myself was in an abusive relationship for 25 years, so I can kind of relate. But that's not everybody, but I noticed a lot. People find me on my website and stuff, and it was like,
Everybody that's supposed to be
yes.
Again, I did a lot of healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Younger people have never had heart disease before. And then end up teaching them or educating them on what's what, talking about energy. And they don't have anybody supportive of that too, right? So, I have this on their face, right? So people know they know.
Mhm.
And I want them to feel it's the same.
So, yeah.
People find you.
The ones that are meant to find you. Yeah, I get a lot of young people too. So feel like, and these people and they're dating soulmates or they're freaking twin flames and all this shit. I'm like, ugh. But I've also read that that's what I'm supposed to be doing is like getting people down to practical, like just because you think this person is the one for you, but you're not happy. How do you feel that you keep carrying on with this person because somebody's told you they're your soulmate or whatever? It's like, and I'm not saying I don't think there's just soulmates, but a lot of this is abusive relationships.
Just because they're your soulmate doesn't necessarily mean they're supposed to be attached.
Yes. So that's, I have some people I work with for years trying to get them to you know, come around, see the light, but it cracks me up how these young girls, usually it's young girls, will listen to me. My own children, though, no. But all these others, somebody else's kid, they'll hang on to every word, you know. Something smells really good. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
You're welcome. Just to throw your fine pen. Would you like some?
I think I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
You're welcome.
I knew you ate most of it, but.
Yeah.
That's what I like about being here, because I can like what I want and learn what I want.
Kat does anyway. She goes around the things and she lights sage and goes all over it. People are just like, what? And she's like, I'm just cleaning. I'm just like, yeah. I take my sprays and I spray.
I do
Like,
sprays,
all these sprays and people will go, oh, we can do that? Well, I don't know, but your tail's kind of nasty on the spray.
Yeah, doing it anyways.
Oh, I thought I was tripping there.
How you feeling?
Good,
Good.
very good. Just gonna go stick her hand later than it is.
I was gonna say, I think it lost. This is gonna be exciting for you guys. Because this is a beginning of a new journey. You can literally go home and you guys can start fresh. Like start fresh. Like he didn't exist, he's gone. So you can start fresh.
Yeah. Good. I think I need a WD-40 it or something.
It's not worth it. That was his power over you because he was so inadequate and so insecure.
I went to get it and then you walked out. I was like, oh, okay.
I have no idea how many inadequacies he had. None. Like, you have no idea. Like,
I had where's the penis? I'm sorry. Laying with him, I had an idea of it.
no.
Like, I was like, I mean, I probably couldn't even begin to grasp how bad it was.
I had French worker tonight. And he went through a relationship.
Extension
cord.
And so
She's gone.
all he can do.
Yeah, you know.
More than one way.
Because he did not feel any kind of.
She's not happy.
So
I think she actually needs to tell my wife about it, is that
As soon as she told me what she walked in. She was
he took out, he treated me the way that he did,
and she's
because
mentioned it now.
he had been treated badly, and he took it out on me.
So when I was.
well, you know, bullies bully because they're inadequate and they're bigger bullies and it's
Well, you've already had 2 people over me, so.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Adjusted. I feel very zen. I guess that's what I do.
That's not much for me.
I'm gonna read. Okay, let's do it. Makes me want to have this. These would be great for like an adult party or something.
The naughty cards.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I love that.
Shit. Hold on.
Hi, how are you? Good. If I can get you guys, give me your name and your phone number, that
Our
is
next drawing is gonna be at 5 o'clock. If you're in this drawing, you gotta get the front door. And then we're doing another drawing. If you wanna take a picture and tag us on Facebook, and you get the bag for this.
I was listening to your story guys, listen to the wires. The wires are all
You don't have to have.
Yeah. I'm still
What I call them.
only got about 10.
You guys enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know.
Yes. Okay.
Just remember this, as no sliding back, no going back. Okay. None.
Oh, no, you're just.
Oh, there's the thing. That's good.
Thank you very much.
And I come in for yours.
I mean, it's,
It's up to you.
It's okay. I'm not gonna interrupt it if you are comfortable, you know that.
I love until it goes and I put it that way.
Look at him.
Yeah, you can see the medium before. That's hilarious. Or all kind of different. I think that's. What about I'm gonna see if I can do this more. Cause I know I have some.
Oh, there's a funny one, kind of like this, comical. There's
So
also
what I do is I'm going to bring it in my skirt. My picture. The people who feel that they need to have.
I've seen a couple online. I know that one I've seen in the store.
You didn't get it. I don't.
Books a Million in Kansas City, in like the Legends area, they have, they actually have a whole lot of,
Something special.
it's crazy.
So you just try to things that, that come
Yeah.
through. So go along, okay, I should, they've been telling me. When the spirit comes to me, kind of talks to you in your brain, but you can only go by what experiences and pictures I have in my head.
I'm sorry I left you.
Using pictures I have in my head, may not.
It's okay.
Yeah, you might have vision.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get very clear with you, it may not be this person, maybe that was a little bit.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
I'm talking about the spirits and things and it's a spirit.
And I'm like,
Oh, and then if I mean, come on.
Whoa.
Really?
oh, yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
You saw me shuffle.
I saw you shuffle. Because, I saw you.
In opposite order. In opposite order, but the same center card.
Thank you for the support. Every time I walk in, and I'm like,
That's
I can't put my finger on it.
Every single card.
Yeah.
So why am I so?
And I shuffled.
I knew it as soon as you pulled that second one.
I know. I was like, what are the chances this is gonna happen?
Do you want me to take this off?
Oh, God, no,
Hi.
horses, and I'm sensing horses and bars. She's gonna go find them.
It's fair. You got it. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Okay, so. We got a card in here.
Has she done cut that cake yet?
Hey, she did cut the cake. It looks like crap.
It tastes good.
It's
absolutely
You all better.
Not take that.
I know, it looks like mine.
Oh, tastes good.
Yes.
I thought she was saying it tastes like that.
You don't want to do oh, you have a free gift.
I've done it for that one. And
Too great. I love it.
We're also doing another one. If you take a picture of our area, other area, your internet one.
Gotcha.
Drawing.
Understand.
Outside of it.
She would say.
Oh, just name the number, honey. You don't have to do your.
Can I say I was out there drinking soap and water and hose it down?
I'm gonna put your number higher up, cause I'm gonna give you this box.
No, you said the cats, we used to play with card games. You know, I threw a pile in for the cats, it was like. That was an invisible player for the game. So like, oh, we're feeding invisible, okay.
All right, lovely, here's your.
We have a lot of weird stuff. So are you familiar with plant-based medicine? Okay, so that's top A?
They're gonna be together or
separate? Okay, well, I work with Four Visions. I got hooked on their, not literally, hooked on their product. At a ceremony.
Now, each individual. Each individual vendor will offer something else.
It's Amazonian, it's pure.